Hi from Stahahe 2020. Things are a little different this year. As you can see that we're a little bit masked up even though we're outside. We're not quite 6 feet apart, so it's essential. So there's 3 staff for regional museums in 2020, and our programs are virtual. If you don't get an opportunity to Zoom with us, we wanted to make sure that you could have a bit of a museum tour. My name is Mary Lynn Malone, and I'm the coordinator of regional museums for Harriman State Park. And joining me over here is...
I'm Ellen. I'm studying wildlife ecology at the University of Maine, and I'm working here this summer.
And...
Hi, I'm Anna. I'm studying environmental science at Binghamton University and also Spanish.
So we're outside because we have this really cute waterfall going for our 4 turtles. I had to think about that. We just got one yesterday. So we have 3 painted turtles and a musk turtle out here in our turtle pit. And you may or may not see them at the moment because they do like to hide. We've got a couple on the right side, kind of by the cords. They're hiding. We've got another one up top that's hiding. Not sure that you can see that one either. And then we've got a musk turtle who's on the left-hand side. But we'll do talks just about turtles on our YouTube channel, so you'll get a chance to meet them if you go right to our YouTube channel. So we're going to take you inside now because we are having virtual visitors. Okay, so starting along the wall here, some exhibits about trees, some shells and skulls. You can see there's an exhibit about poison ivy, leaves of 3, let it be. Coming along just for some decoration, we've got some feathers. We bring in some plants. And then we've got our mollusk tank. In here there are some freshwater mussels, and you can meet those mussels in our Meet the Animals series. So if you want to know a little bit more, see them a little bit closer, we highly recommend that you go see that video. We've got a tiny, teeny red eft. Now red eft have that bright color because that wards off animals from eating it. So mostly animals that are bright colors are poisonous. This one actually is not, but it has that bright color to keep animals from eating it. Moving along, we've got our pickerel frogs. One of them is sitting up on the bark, just sticking their head out. And there is a second one in there, not sure if we're going to be able to see it. But again, we've got another video about pickerel frogs, so you can go ahead and look at. We have a theory here at regional museums that if you build it, it will come. But we have yet to find a bullfrog to fill that nice big space. Continuing, we've got our sunnies and a nice sunny window, along with some decorations of some skulls and a nice vertebra. Then we've got 2 of our toads. Now the toads may be hard to see, but we definitely have a Meet the Toad video as well. Continuing, we just like to decorate the museum with grasses and logs, and in the round fishbowl there are some leeches. Although most people are kind of freaked out about leeches, leeches can be very interesting. There it goes. Very interesting to watch and to see feed. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. There it goes. All right, they have great adaptations for movement. All right, next we have a couple more toads. You can see one sitting right up there. A pretty friendly toad, kind of just hanging out. And then we've got our large sunfish, again in a nice sunny window so that they can be seen well. Moving across, we've got Rose. Now Rose is a corn snake, and we have a video about her. But Rose is here as an animal ambassador. She was found in a park, in this park, and she's a great educational tool. She's a sunset version of a corn snake, not native. She was a pet drop, or at least we assume she was a pet drop. Above Rose, we've got a great exhibit about snakes with some snake bones, a snake skin. And coming across to our right, we have a really great bird exhibit. Now this bird had passed away, and we wanted to make sure that we did it justice. So this is the display that was made, and you can see all the fine parts. Alan is excellent at cleaning bones and arranging animals to look really, really good. All right, so we're going to continue on our journey past Rose and into one of our stream tanks. Now this one is not as active. There's only one creek chub in it. We do keep the water moving so that it has an opportunity to swim as if it was in a stream. And these are called black nose days. I always think of it like they're wearing a mustache. If you look across their nose, they have a little black or dark brown line across their nose. Below them, we have some crayfish, kind of going with our stream theme on this side of the room. And not very large crayfish, a couple of mussels are in there as well. And next to them, we have our froglets. So we have some tadpoles, and these are froglets. They're in the process of their change, their metamorphosis from a tadpole to a frog, and their tails are starting to dry up. Their mouths are near complete, and they'll be able to eat like a frog eats pretty soon. Now we're going to bring you to our green frogs. Again, we like to keep things looking nice, so we've got some bones, some plants. There's our big guy, our male green frog. He's got a big tympanic membrane, or big ear behind his eye. The ones with smaller tympanic membranes are the girls. Moving along, we have some excitement today as our garter snake has been having babies. So you may or may not see one moving in there. We noticed that there is another one. But we've already removed 10 babies who are all kind of hanging out here. They're nodding themselves up and crawling in and out, sticking their little heads underneath the bark, just having a great time in their own tank. I'm sure Mom is thrilled that she doesn't have to deal with them. Oh, there's a baby right at the front door. Hi, little baby. With your big eyes. All right. So as we continue on, again, we've got this theory about if you build it, it will come. And the tank above is all set for a 5-line skink. Now, it's got some great landscaping in there. It's going to be a fun place to live. But we have to find and catch a skink first. 5-line skinks are lizard-like, and they're very, very, very difficult to catch without harming. Below that, we've got some teeny tiny, well, they're either salamanders or they're newts. I'm not sure if we're going to get to see one, but they're not developed enough for us to identify very well. We did find them in the stream. Yeah, they're very elusive today. Okay, above that, we've got our tank that was part of our Observations in Citizen Science Week. And there's an activity on our website, and it's all about this tank and some other tanks and I Spy and some great observation activities. Again, we've got some more decorations, some insects, a beautiful spider web that's framed. We're going to come across the room our black rat. We also call her Brat for bee black rat snake, but she can be a little bit bratty sometimes as well. Black rat snakes are native. They're the closest snake to Rose. that you met earlier, the orange snake. The snake collection that we have here is typically quarantined at Trailside Museum and Wildlife Center, although we're not sure what the status of the newborn babies will be. Next to Rose is the daddy of those baby snakes. This garter snake is a male, and it typically lives with the female in the off season, which is how we get snake babies. This big tank all by itself is a little bass. We found him in our bait trap, and hopefully we'll find some friends for him to hang out with. And another really great snake bone exhibit, and our tadpoles. So hopefully you're going to get to see, there's one on the bottom, just hanging out. These are green and bullfrog tadpoles, the bigger ones being the bullfrog tadpoles. We've got quite the setup for teaching and learning this year. So the middle of our space has a whole lot of that. We're going to bring you to our water table. Our water table has some macro invertebrates in it. And again, we have a video just about those macroinvertebrates. But you're going to see some water striders on the top. You may or may not see a caddisfly on the bottom. Caddisfly often just look like a bunch of sticks, but they have a really cool adaptation where they can attach these sticks or rocks to each other and therefore make themselves a home that they can carry around with them. All right, so one more middle. Now in here we've got a box turtle.
There she is.
Box turtles are super cute, and this one is still a juvenile, but we did locate her. It is a female, and she will be put back into the space that she was found. It's really important, even though they're so cute and quite friendly, that you don't pick up box turtles and take them home. It's one of the main reasons why box turtles are so rare these days, because oftentimes people will find them, then they want to take them home as a pet, and we don't repopulate the areas that they would normally be. You can see even here that our box turtle, even the short time that she's going to spend with us, she's got a whole lot of space to roam around. She's got some space to hide underneath some bark. Today she's rocking some blueberries along with her grapes. Blueberries are native, so that's a great one, and we do have wild grapes. So we will try to feed her things that she might find when she's out and about on her own. Well, we hope that you enjoyed our tour today, and that maybe you'll visit us by looking at some of our Meet the Animal videos. We also have some that are just kind of cool, some animal happenings that you may not find on your own. We've got some great videos of water movements, and we've got some underwater video, which is really very fun to watch. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us using our email address, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have.